This one is a Schwinn Traveler. This is a 10-speed. Rear tire. Rubber is dry and cracky. Here's a closer look at the rear tire. And that's rubber. Look at that. Dry, cracking. Gum wall doesn't look terrible, but I still hate gum walls. The seat, I have no idea what happened to the seat. We gotta get a closer look at the seat. Oh my. Wow. That is just completely tore up. Something chew on that? The front grips are also completely tore up. Crap, foam grips. Got center pull alloy brakes. It is, did I say it's a 10-speed already? Yeah, it's definitely 10-speed. Steel rims, steel hubs. 27 by 1.25 inch tires. That pedal feels decent. Pedal feels a little loose, but definitely bent. There are no quick releases on this bike. The rack mount looks like something that was cobbled together, and the original pinch bolt for the seat tube is gone. Front wheel doesn't spin too bad. Could use a little trimming. Rear spins alright. Looks fairly true actually. Yeah, both wheels need the spokes tightened up. For the rear derailleur, what do we got here? I need a little more light. Shimano 400. And a Shimano FE front derailleur. Still star cranks. Don't see a marking for the chainring sizes. They appear to be steel. Oh, alright. Free wheel seems to be pretty decent. Front derailleur works. Rear derailleur works. You set the upper limit screw. Not a fan of steel rims on any bike, but whatever. Let's see what the brakes feel like. Alright, so rear brake functions. Front brake, it feels a little bit gritty. And we're missing the secondary lever for the right hand lever. I don't know if I'm even going to bother replacing that. So as this bike stands right now, I'd like to change out this mounting or lose the rear rack altogether. New seat, some handlebar tape, foam if it's cheap, I don't care, and a set of new tires. this bike should clean up pretty good. Let's see. How big is it? Not sure if that's a shim in the seat post or not. Kind of looks like there's a shim there. Now let's go back to size. Here's the size. Right in at a 23-inch frame. And this is a later Schwinn. It's got a bigger seat post on it. Early Schwinns have a 13/16 seat post, which is 20.7 millimeter. Other Schwinns I looked at had the serial number down here on the head tube. You can't see it there. Nothing on this dropout. We got something on this dropout. See if we can't figure out the manufacturing date of this bike. So the Schwinn serial number lookup tool was not able to determine what year this bike was, but luckily Schwinns have been around and are popular enough with collectors and whatnot that the catalogs for pretty much every year bike is online. And I have found that this is a 1980 Schwinn Traveler. And the main things that clued me in to it are the derailleurs, the Schwinn 400, and it's got these SR 300 CP pedals, which are listed in the catalog. So the 1981 model looks very close, but it does list it just a standard, let's see, just listed it as an SR rat trap pedal. And looking at photos for years after this one, none of the pedals had the lower section with the reflector in it that keeps the pedal upright for use with toe clips. So yeah, looks like we got a 1980 Schwinn Traveler here. So let's see, what do we need? We need a seat, bar tape, tires, and a tune-up. So this one looks to be in fairly decent condition.